Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho, and tonight, whenever you happen to be seeing this, I would like to offer the Elemental Rune reading for the week of February 9th through the 15th. These are general readings, so take what works for you and leave the rest for someone else. And I read for the elements instead of the zodiac. You can find out why in a video in the description. With that, we'll get started with our fire family. Fire covers the zodiac of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And fire, we're starting you guys off with the Wunjo rune, which is the rune of joy. Color is yellow, tarot association is strength, and astrology is Leo, so we're definitely tapping into your own energy here. A sign of happiness, harmony between people, and a situation changing for the better. Fire, it looks like this week's going to be a pretty good one for you to start with. At least there's going to be a lot of positive vibes going on, and with Leo, there's also some energy coming in of leadership. There could be a promotion or something where you get to stand up and you get to be the one in charge. That could be a promotion. It could be leading a group. It could be just simply the fact that you're the one that people are being drawn to this week. Your second rune is the Isa rune, which is the rune of ice. Color is black, tarot association is the hermit, and astrology is the moon. It is obstacles, coldness between people, a time to observe, keeping silent, and refraining from comment. So, fire. You have an interesting combination here because you definitely have the more dominant energy of Leo and that fire, which is who you are, coming forward with joy, but Ice is also saying be heads up that there could be reasons for you to stay separate from the situation. People are going to be drawn to you as a leader, which is great, but you're also getting this energy that you can't be super social in this instance. So as a leader, as a manager, as someone who's in charge, there's times where you have to be the person in charge, but you cannot be friends with the people you're leading. So there's this separation of management type of an energy that's coming up. It doesn't mean that you're going to be upset. It means you're going to be happy about your situation, but it also means that there's going to have to be an appearance, at least, of distance and separation. So, definitely going to be a good week for fire. It's going to be a little bit intense, not so much intense, but could be a little confusing for people who are not used to that Leo energy stepping forward, but it's not negative in any respect. That Hermit card is saying there's a time to step away so that you can observe and learn, and that's what's coming up. So hopping over to our Earth family, Earth covers Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We have, get the basics down here. We have the Anzu's rune, which is your ancestral energies, the god of Odin, color of dark blue, tarot association is death, and the astrology is Mercury. Wisdom, help from someone older, magic, psychic powers, or initiation. You have a lot going on with this one, Earth. You have got the death card, you've got Mercury, you have the god Odin, so you have got a lot of knowledge and wisdom coming in. There is a definite energy of something coming in fast, something changing fast. Death is saying that something that you have been ready to let go of is finally coming to an end this week. It could be a challenging situation at work, there could be a relationship that's just not doing the greatest. My guides are also bringing forward, it could be the fact that you are going to get that approval for that new apartment to get out of the headache with the landlord you currently have. There's a lot of possible shifting energies going on here. So Earth, it's going to be a good week, but pay attention to things because it's going to be moving pretty fast. Your second rune is the Kano rune, which is torch or fire rune. Color of light red, tarot association is a chariot, and astrology is Venus. Creative fire, awakening artistic abilities, passion, and sexual desire. So fire or earth, you have got some interesting stuff going on. Something is coming to a close. The death card and the Anzus rune is saying something has to end so something new can begin. You have the god Odin, you've got Mercury. Whatever's happening is happening quickly, but it's happening with knowledge, wisdom, intuitive or physical. The knowledge and wisdom, they're not giving a definitive on that, so it could be both or either. But then you have Kano with the torch and the fire. Chariot, knowledge, speed, things moving, obstacles being removed. Venus also bringing in a little bit of amorous energy. So even though things are going to be changing, things are going to be moving quickly, it doesn't mean that you're not going to have fun. It doesn't mean that creation isn't happening. There could be some really powerful creative endeavors coming through this week, where you're maybe finishing an old project that was a consignment that someone hired you to do, but now you're getting able to go do the fun stuff again, where it doesn't have to be for work, or it could be for something enjoyable that you eventually sell, but it's not like time framed and rushed and things like that. But also Earth, if you're in a relationship this week is going to, especially with Valentine's Day, this is going to be a really amorous week for you, is what I'm hearing. But don't focus on that so much. Those things are going to happen pretty spontaneously, but it's going to be a lot of fun, is what I keep hearing. But it's definitely going to be some movement. There's going to be some shifting going on. Earth, if you are in a single situation, that doesn't mean you're left out of the situation. It just means that things might start into step into a different or deeper pattern this week. So Earth could be a lot of interesting things going on for you. Let's hop over to Earth's contrary, which is air. And air covers Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air, we're starting you guys off with Berkana, the birth rune. Color of dark green. Tarot association is the Empress. Astrology is Virgo. So you're working with a little bit of earth energy here this week. Renewal, promise of new beginnings, new growth, birth, family, and home. Air, this one is going to be keeping everything close to home. This is really about building something together with your partner. If you're single, it could just be establishing a nice, safe, comfortable home for yourself. They're also saying with that Virgo energy, things need to get a little bit more grounded, a little bit more organized. They're saying that this is a good time for you to maybe ask for that promotion. There's some growth potential here, and it's saying the birth doesn't have to be physical. It can also be creative. It could be intellectual, that new book you want to read, or start writing the next great American novel. You've got a lot of movement here, and it's all saying new beginnings and new starts. And they're also saying, like, the whole nesting part, like, get your home and the part of you that needs to be safe, make it nice, make it comfortable, do that rearranging that you've been thinking about. This is a good week for that. So your second rune is the Gibo rune, which is the blessings and generosity rune. Color of dark blue. Tarot association is the Lovers, and your astrology with this one is Pisces, so this is actually a supportive energy for you. This is a sign of gifts, generosity, giving, people coming together, relationships becoming deeper. Air singles, you might meet the one this week. But if you're in a relationship, it could be that relationship goes deeper. With Berkana, there's a high likelihood that there could be an addition to the family, pregnancy, a new pet, even moving to a bigger, better place, however that works for you. But there's definitely a lot of positive energy coming in for air this week. You also have a lot of opportunities being open to you, possibilities of growth, possibilities of new jobs, promotions. There could be a shifting in that area as well, like financial shifting. But overall, it's looking like you guys are going to be in a good spot. So air, keep your eyes open, pay attention to your instincts, and when opportunities knock, judge them as the opportunity that is. And if this is something that you've been kind of shooting for, look at taking the next steps to achieving that, because this week has got the green light being shown on you. So let's hop over to our water family. Water is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, all of our little fishies. And we're starting off with the Inga's rune, which is a rune of fertility. It's going to be a pretty fertile, or at least amorous month for everybody, or week. Fire, not as much, but fire's nature is passion, so that's all right. Back to water. We have the Inga's rune, the fertility rune, color of yellow. Tarot association is judgment. Astrology is your new moon. Completion of ideas or projects, a new beginning, positive energies, good fortune. Water, this week is going to be one I'm sensing a lot of expansion here, and I haven't even pulled the set or looked at the second rune yet. There is this shifting energy for you where you've been planting some seeds, you've been doing some of the things behind the scenes. This week is where you're actually going to start seeing a little bit of benefit from that, whether it's growth, whether it is being offered a promotion. Again, you could be meeting that special someone, but the word that keeps coming forward is expansion for the water family this week. So let's take a peek at the second rune, see if that brings up anything new. We have the Iawaz rune, which is the yew tree, color of dark blue. Tarot association is the Hanged Man. Astrology is Scorpio. Definitely tying into that water energy this week. Protection, signifying a time of death and rebirth. Foresight and perseverance. Water, you have got a lot of energies going on here. It is definitely time to look at things from a different perspective, because you have this fertility energy which is calling for creation. It's calling for the deepening of a pattern that you've already established. It's expansion, it's growth. With Iawaz, it's also saying that something else has to end. Like, you need to make some space because there's some positive stuff wanting to come in, but you're holding on to the past. You're holding on to something that has been stuck for a while, and it's time to let it go. So this week could be a little bit of reevaluation, but it's not in a negative sense. It's saying, why carry the guilt around? Why carry the shame around? Why worry so much about something that has happened so far ago? Ask for the forgiveness and free yourself from that. That's that Hanged Man of being able to shift a perspective and look at something from a different viewpoint. Once you have done that, you gain that knowledge and that wisdom where you're like, okay, lesson learned, moving forward, because you've got this other energy of all that fertility. You've got all those creations, that expansion that is occurring. They keep bringing that word up. That is where your goals should be, is the expansion part. We're allowing that past to fade out, to make the space, clearing those cords, those negative karmic energies. Allow those things to leave. It's not worth toting them around water. Let that stuff go, make the space. The universe, God, source, divine has a lot of abundance that's being offered to you, but you're kind of cluttered right now. So clean some of that stuff out and let the good stuff flow in. So this week is going to be very much about new beginnings, passion, romance. There's a lot of positive energy coming in. Fire's got a little bit more of the check on things energy going on, but it's still very much about growth and forward expansion. We're rolling into the spring energy. We're rolling into that time where, even though we here in Idaho this particular week that I'm recording this, we got a lot of snow. It doesn't mean that spring's not on the way. The days are getting longer here in the northern hemisphere. Everything's starting to warm up. There's some shifting energies. Don't let those shifting energies weigh you down. Really enjoy this week. There's a lot of positivity that I'm feeling coming in. The stars are aligning, if you will. So use that for your benefit. See where you can go with it this week and really have fun with Valentine's Day and anything else that's going on, whether you're single or in a relationship. You can always find a reason to smile, and you can always find a reason to do something different and fun for the week. So I will let you guys go. Have a great, safe, and sane week this week, and I will see you in the next video.